Hello, welcome back. Today we'll be looking at the recent live stream we did of the highly requested GAT video. It's not usually the stuff I like to do typically, but it's pretty damn entertaining, so I hope you enjoy it. Thanks everyone for showing up to the live stream. It was a lot of fun despite all of our little quirks. You can check out the full live stream below if you'd like, and you can skip a couple minutes into the video if you want to get straight into the action. Enjoy. Fuck, can you guys hear that rain? Are you serious right now? Is this... It's not surprising. This rain is coming in at the best possible time. Ryan is having a hard time streaming. This is true. Sounds like I'm inside of a tornado. That's exactly what you want when you start your first live stream, huh? How do I enable Super Chat, Karupa? Do you know? How do I do this? I don't even know what that is, but it sounds sick. Garbage Man vlogs soon? Maybe. I don't know if there's a market for that. We can create it. There wasn't a market for Uber stuff, but that turned out pretty good. The important pew pew vid. Alright, so guys, I think this looks good. I sound good. All of the kinks have been worked out. We're gonna get into this video now. So this video back in 2016, before I even started making videos here on YouTube. Despite the timestamp, I met this man. We're gonna call him Alan. Alan was a very interesting man. This is a hilarious video. So the lighting is going to be terrible. You're not really going to be able to see us very much, but you don't need to. This is very young Ryan. This is 22-year-old Ryan.
Doing good, how are you?
Better be two fucking people.
I have no idea what he said there.
You know where the shelter is?
Shelter.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
So we pick up my truck.
Okay.
Let's put this shit in the wind.
Let's put this shit in the wind, guys.
That was
Smoke cigarettes?
No, sir.
Good for you. What kind of fucking ghetto shit you listen to, son?
Now, you might be catching a vibe from this guy. Very disagreeable man.
This is ghetto. What?
As far as I'm... Right, take a right, son.
The map's saying left.
Matt's an idiot.
Yeah, these things aren't very smart. This is James Blake. This guy's like soul.
Never heard of it.
What do you listen to?
Country and other stuff.
Yeah.
What the fuck you been doing all night?
I was hanging out with some people and driving. It's been my night. How about yours?
I was kind of drunk earlier.
He was kind of drunk earlier. I don't think he's drunk now.
Where do you work?
I'm a lawyer.
Really? That wouldn't have been my first guess.
I understand that. It's never anybody's first guess, but it is what I did.
Hey, have you seen Making a Murderer?
Now, this man, he says it's never anyone's first guess with a laugh. I don't think he comes off as a lawyer, and I think he gets that a lot. I think it may have upset him a little bit. There's a lot of like kind of passive aggressiveness going on in this video, as you'll see.
I know what you're talking about, but
No, okay.
I don't watch a lot of TV. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't either, but this show is...
I'm too busy, like, doing real life shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, reading a goddamn book, son. You ever done that?
That is absolutely one of my favorite quotes of all time in my cars. Like, out of thousands of rides. That is one of my favorite quotes. That's such an amazing thing to say to someone. Like, with complete seriousness.
I'm too busy, like, doing real life shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, reading a goddamn book, son. You ever done that? I'm not much older than you are. What are you, 22, 19, 20?
22, yeah.
22?
That was,
I ain't even fucking 30, son. I ain't much older than you are.
Hey, you can enjoy books while also enjoying TV.
You know what? You can enjoy pussy. You can enjoy goddamn beer. You can enjoy a lot of shit. It's all in fucking how you take it in.
Right.
It's another just absolutely amazing quote. I'm not entirely convinced that this isn't like a character that like Danny McBride created or something.
You can enjoy goddamn beer. You can enjoy a lot of shit. It's all in fucking how you take it in.
How you take it in.
Right. But anyways,
no, I've never seen this movie. Do I learn somebody off of that?
No,
Is that what you're getting at?
No, not at
Because
all.
I've spent my entire goddamn life, everybody tell me I love the goddamn guy off The Hangover. So if that's where we're gonna get to, I swear to God, my gun is in that fucking bag you see me put in the back. It's back there. I don't keep it on me. But I swear to God, if
The stream die? Oh my god. We'll give it a second. This is amazing. I'm glad it is worth the wait. Read a goddamn book, son. Thank you for the $2, Bay. We had an ad put up? I'm sorry, I did not mean to do that. Can we back up a minute? Yeah, we'll back up. Can we get that on a hoodie? I actually could, like, genuinely get sued for that. I don't know how that works. We missed a lot? Jesus Christ. Can I turn off ads? I can't believe they're just throwing ads in right now. Guys, I tried to disable the ad. I tried to disable the ads and I accidentally sent you one. I'm so fucking sorry. Oh, Jesus. Alright, I'm big dumb and I did not mean to enable ads on this. Feel free to use all your ad blockers. Yeah, I don't care at all. Right, is monetizing? Yes. This is so scuffed. I love it. Alright.
But anyways,
no, I've never seen this movie. Do I look like somebody off of that?
No,
Is that what you're getting at?
No, not
because I've spent my entire goddamn life. Everybody tell me I love the goddamn guy off The Hangover. So if that's where we're gonna get to, I swear to God, my gun is in that fucking bag you see me put in the back. It's back there. I don't keep it on me. But I swear to God, if it comes down to that, if I need to kill you, it's back there. Okay.
Now I'm laughing while he's saying all of this. Because he's obviously joking, right? But it's some good foreshadowing. I didn't think much of this at the time.
Right.
But now, okay.
You won't kill me? I promise?
I have no reason to kill you. Now, if you go whipping my ass, I'm gonna fucking snake you in the ass. Fucking shoot your ass.
Well, anyways, the show is about this guy Stephen Avery's trial, and it has given me the biggest appreciation for good lawyers. It's absolutely amazing to
Dude,
see
you
what
know
these
what?
guys
Everybody
do.
fucking thinks lawyers are the biggest piece of shit somewhere. It doesn't matter what the fuck you done. I do PI now. I used to do general practice.
What is that?
Personal injury. And I used to do general practice, meaning I did anything that came through the goddamn door.
Right.
Okay? And I did so.
This guy doesn't talk like a lawyer. He doesn't talk like a lawyer. I have no reason to believe that he's not a lawyer in the South, though. You gotta remember, y'all, we live in South Carolina. This is maybe the caliber of lawyers that we have here.
Okay? And I did so much shit that I didn't agree with. But I ain't give
Armchair lawyer? Maybe he was an armchair lawyer.
a fuck. I ain't give a shit. I was getting paid. I don't give a fuck. Somebody gives you $2,000 cash, do whatever the fuck they want to, right?
He hasn't really said anything too incriminating, but you'll notice the change of tone after this.
Dude, fucking, you look at the law, you think it's fucking, everybody's fucking crooked.
Fucking Alan.
I don't know. Are we on video?
That is a camera, yes.
I know. Is it recording right now?
I don't know. It's off.
Now, I told him it was off. I don't know if I was lying to him to make him feel comfortable or if I genuinely didn't know if it was on or off, because I had this camera for like a week at this point, and I really didn't know how to use it very well.
I don't agree with
He
that.
didn't agree with that. You can kind of tell, like, I said that with not a lot of confidence, and I think that made him uncomfortable. Here you'll hear him grabbing the camera. That's what all this noise is. Sorry for the ear assault.
But
Well, now it's really off.
So he grabs the camera, right? And he like brings it into his person. I didn't really see what he did with it because it was so dark, but he grabs the camera off my dash and I assume immediately that it gets unplugged and that it's not even on because the thing is kind of a piece of crap. Yeah, and it gets a little tense, and you know, at this point, I'm a little upset that he grabbed my camera. You know what I mean? That's not really cool. I do record for security, and that's what I should have told him.
But no, man. I tell you what, it's a different world.
So as a lawyer, let me ask you a question.
Yep.
What's the legality of recording in my car and sending videos to my friends?
It's just gay.
Well, yeah. I guess if that's what your point of view is, but what's the legality of it?
What do you mean the legality of it?
Is it legal to say record you
Why the
saying,
fuck would it not be legal?
Why would it not be legal?
Yeah.
Because people want to sue people.
You're using my person to, you know, to put shit out there. Yeah. Now, if you go to, you know, make a dumb beat off of it, or whatever the fuck you guys are calling it these days.
So I ask him all these legal questions very genuinely. I'm genuinely wondering what he thinks as a lawyer. If this is legal, this idea that I had to, you know, make these videos. And at the time, there was no one on the internet making videos, you know, with someone in their Uber, right, with strangers. So I was very genuinely wondering what he thought about this thing. I was a little pissed off. And yeah, he's using some interesting terminology to describe what I'd be doing. Yeah.
A dumb beat, or whatever the fuck y'all call it.
Dumb beat.
Fucking
Viral
dumb beat.
video? Is that what you mean?
Yeah. When y'all dubstepping on it bullshit with it.
I don't know what that means either, guys.
Okay,
I don't know what the fuck he was trying to
If I
say.
edit it in some way and it gains
Right.
popularity,
Yes.
and then your face is all over the internet, right?
Yes.
And
Nice
you're not okay
foreshadowing.
with it for whatever reason.
I wouldn't be.
What would you do to me as a lawyer who probably knows his rights very well? I'm guessing.
I feel like I'm in that position right now, right?
So he's starting to think that I'm like threatening him, and I'm totally not threatening him, but I understand that the way I phrased these questions is suspect. I get that. I'm being very innocently like curious about what his opinion on this is, but I do understand that he would get a little weirded out.
Not necessarily.
Am I really? Seriously.
It depends on what you're saying.
Seriously.
Depends on your answer. No.
I buy you out if that's the issue right now.
I'm laughing about this. I didn't recognize how like serious he was being. He's definitely a gigantic asshole. Totally deserves to get messed with, right? And I'm messing with him. Totally not being serious, but he doesn't know me, so he doesn't understand that. And I think he's joking around when he offers to buy me out, like he says, right?
That's the issue right now.
You'll buy me out?
Yeah.
What would you buy me out for?
Give me $1,000 right now just to flood all this goddamn evidence.
Yeah?
He offers me $1,000 to destroy the evidence. And I'm still like, yeah, dude, yeah, okay. That's funny. I'm misreading the situation, basically.
$1,000. That's
Now,
I'm not.
So at this point, I looked over and I finally picked up on the fact that he was actually made uncomfortable. And he thinks, you know, in his messed up lawyer brain, he thinks I'm some guy trying to, like, extort him. Little does he know, like, I'm just being an idiot. And, you know, he doesn't like that.
I'm not threatening you. The camera's not on. I don't think, anyways. Oh, the camera's in your hat.
you know, I'm gonna put that one day.
This shouldn't be so funny. This is pretty funny, as terrible as it is. This is a big mistaken situation, yeah. I'm sorry that this music is playing during this. I think I was on like shuffle on Spotify, and it really makes this whole vibe just so bad. So he's grabbing the camera at this point and moving it around. I am so surprised the camera stayed on during this whole thing.
They're right here.
Alright. Sure, give me that camera back, though. What are you doing with my camera, man?
There's my truck up there.
Out there. Out there. What are you doing? What are you
Son! Where's your other cameras?
So at that point, he unplugged the camera and the footage cuts. But right after this, we basically, you know, kind of tussle for my camera. I end up getting it back, and he gets out of my car. You know, we're not being violent with each other. We're kind of like pushing and shoving a little bit, but you know, nothing has got out of hand at this point. He gets out of the car when we arrive at his truck, goes into his bag in the back and pulls out his shooty, and he points it at me. And I don't really remember what he said, but it was, you know, the message was very clear, like, don't make me have to use this kind of thing. And then he left, and that was it. And yeah, he wonders where my other cameras are, like this is like what I do. Like, I just go around extorting people in my Uber. Why didn't I drive off? At that point, he's pointing a at me, and if I did something aggressive, probably wouldn't have gone well. That's basically it. I ended up reporting him to Uber. Uber's really bad at this kind of stuff, and they don't really communicate well. But as far as I know, they handled him, and you know, I never saw him after this, never dealt with him. Dude's definitely kind of crazy, but I do understand that he, in his, you know, lawyer brain, he kind of thought the worst. How many stars did I get? I don't know. Probably not many. Gun pulling wasn't caught on cam. Sorry, I can't say that word. The musket pulling was not on camera, no, because he unplugged it. If Ryan was extorting people from his rides, I don't think he'd have a good rating as a driver. Probably not. The song was appropriate. You were a little unsteady. Very true, Brian. So happy you're not dead. Me too. Yeah, a little anticlimactic, but it was an interesting experience to kind of start off just starting as an Uber driver. It almost made me not want to continue with it. How did I get the camera back? Yeah, we were kind of fighting for the camera, so I grabbed it back from him. This needs a movie to visually fill the gaps. Yeah, I'm sorry that it's the visuals are not there, but I think the audio is pretty hilarious. 5 stars or I release this footage. Which camera from The Hangover did he look like? Alan. His name was Alan. But I hope you enjoyed it. I don't like posting this kind of stuff, typically. You know, I like to focus on the wholesome stuff. And we'll definitely get to a lot of wholesome stuff, but I can't say that this video isn't hilarious and entertaining at least, right? Big respect for staying positive and keeping your job to make us more videos. That would have made me want to quit. Yeah, it was a big crossroads. Like I said, this happened before I started making videos, so it was definitely a decision. Was this worth doing? And ultimately, I kind of liked the shit show. As is evidenced by this terrible live stream. I just went with it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I appreciate you watching. If you guys want to ask me anything here before we end the stream, feel free to. We will definitely be getting more of these that are significantly less scuffed. Thanks for sticking around until the end. We will be making new content, we'll be playing around with new things, and I think you'll be happy to know we'll be making some rideshare content as well. So stay tuned for that. Hope you're doing well. Take care.
Wish that I could see you smile. Wish we could forget ourselves for a while. Whether your heart is wild or if it's been tame. Honey, life is confusing and people are insane. Life is confusing and people are insane. Yeah.